Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Reina, and today's video is going to focus on side hustles. So little ways that we can make a little bit of extra money, things that I personally have done, or things that I will likely be doing in the near future in regards to making a little bit more income, since I have talked about in my videos in the past that I am just leaving the profession of education. So I'm still currently receiving back pay of money that I'm owed, but come next month, all of that will stop, and I will solely be relying on my income from my side hustles and my main job now, my main career, which is what I drifted to change to, is real estate. So as you know, real estate is 100% commission based, so I will not be receiving any form of payment until I close a deal, whether that's with a buyer or a seller. So I do need to get creative in the way that I make money, and I do want to talk about my multiple streams of income that I've used for quite a while, and things that I might consider trying should I need it. So these are going to be, the first three are some, well actually the first four are going to be some that anyone can do, pretty much anyone. And my first one is I'm a public notary. So I'm a public notary for the state of Texas. You just fill up the application and you're good to go. I did opt to get like the insurance and things like that. So all in all, it cost me about $90 to get this going. And anytime somebody needs it, it's good for up until 2025. And I charge $10 to $15 if it's just somebody coming to my house really quickly, or I can charge a little bit more if I'm traveling to somebody's house. Super easy, super quick. Another thing that I do is I'm an ordained minister. It's also super quick, super easy for people to do. I didn't know how easy it was until when I was teaching, I had a coworker who told me she started doing weddings, and I thought, oh wow, that's so cool. It's hard to get certified. And she's like, no, it takes like 5 seconds to do this online. And I looked at it. It is accredited. I got certified. I've done a couple weddings now, and I'm gonna be doing hopefully one for a friend here in the near future. And it was super easy to do, and you can charge as much as you want. The only thing is that obviously, depending on your price, you might not get called out to do these services as much. I'm pretty cheap. I charge from $100 to $150 because it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes to do this anyways, to get people married. I got my vows and I adjusted them from generic online ones, and I adjust them based on what people want. So yeah, super easy. It does take a little bit of practice. So before I went to actually do the first wedding, I would practice, repeat and repeat and repeat to make sure that I was ready. And everything's she's told me, like in the bride's own words, she said, oh, that was perfect. So I was super happy, and it's been a fun experience, and it's just something cool to add to your belt, and it takes no effort at all. So if you are a confident speaker and you feel comfortable talking crowds, that might be something you're interested in. The next one is going to be book folding. So this is the video that I have on YouTube for this is my most seen video. It's my most popular video, and I gave you a tutorial of how to do this. When I would see these before I learned how to do them, I would think, oh, that takes a lot of time. That looks like it's very difficult. Wow, I would love to do that. And then one day, I don't know what, out of nowhere, I decided to find a little quick tutorial. I didn't find any good ones, which is why I filmed my own. Hopefully mine explains it a little bit better. But bits and pieces that I kind of found here and there of people who showed you how to do them and following directions online, I actually learned how to do these, and these sell for a lot of money. You can always go to Goodwill. These books sell for $100. Take a little tutorial, practice, of course, with any book that you have lying around, which is what I did. I used all the old kind of books that I've just been laying around in my house to practice, and it took me one practice, and the next one I did it good. And I think it had to do a lot with like just the things that you learn along the way. So if you're interested in learning this skill, I do have a video and hopefully that will help you. And of course, if you have any questions, you can reach out. So I've sold books like these to people, like for anniversaries. I can give these away as gifts. Like this one used to be in my classroom. And I would actually teach my students how to do it, because I know when they're young, you know, when you're a kid, you want to give people gifts for Christmas and things like that. But of course, your problem is you don't have any money. So I would teach them how to do this during my lunchtime. And a lot of the kids acquired this skill from me. So that was pretty cool. And I'm like I said, I'm pretty cheap. I don't know. I actually enjoy doing it. It's like I can watch a good movie on Netflix and just sit there and be folding my little books. So I don't charge a lot, but you can charge anywhere for something like this. It would be good $50 to $60. I've seen them on Etsy as far as $75, but of course there's shipping involved and all of that. But you can also charge like I think I did one and it was $35 that I charged them, which is just, it was so easy. It was like a JNE type thing. And actually I had two people who requested the same letters. It was like JNE. So it's just initials, or you can do anniversary dates or whatever. And if you're strapped for cash and you need to give somebody a gift, this is something very personal, very beautiful that you can give them that looks like it costs a lot of money, but it's free. Essentially, the books, sometimes they give them away. So in my school, I know that when they would get rid of books, they would throw books like this away. And I would pick them up, and my students and I would fold, learn with those books, and they were always super like impressed on what they could accomplish. So my next thing is gonna be, let me show it right here, the credit card. So yes, it kind of is surprising, because you're like, wait, credit, this is that charge. But if you use your credit cards wisely and you know how to follow the rules and pay your cards on time, you can actually use credit cards to your advantage. You can make money off points. Okay, that's super awesome. I'm talking about thousands of dollars, whether that is for travel and credit back and all of that. So look into credit cards, but learn all about them before you actually get to them. This is by far one of my favorites at this moment, and it has the best promotion that anyone could have seen it. I mean, I think ever. This card has never had such a good promotion. But right now, they'll give you 100,000 points if you join, which is the equivalent of giving you more than $1,000 something dollars. I can't remember the exact amount in terms of like how much it transferred to, but join Facebook group. So I personally joined a Facebook group, which I will link down here. And they have a whole course that is amazing, that explains to you how credit cards work, how to take advantage of them, why they're more convenient, and all of that. And having come from the like Dave Ramsey, where I was all about Dave Ramsey, like when I read the book, I was like, oh, credit bad. But having learned this much is that you can use credit to your advantage, and you can definitely make money off credit cards, believe it or not. So that's pretty cool, and I would definitely suggest you guys look into that, especially if there's things that are always going to have to be paid anyways, like groceries, gas, all of that. Why not get something back for it versus getting nothing? So if that's something that interests you, you can look at, and I'm going to link all of these things down here. I don't know exactly about the notary. I can't even remember what company I use, but I do know like the other stuff, so I'll link what I do have reference to. If not, you can probably Google like the notary stuff for your state. Then the next thing is going to be kind of in line with like my book folding. What are you good at? What can you do? What can you offer? So it's a different world now. Kind of Corona helped us push this. Sorry, I couldn't get the word out. And so now in this world, you can pretty much teach anything online. So what are you good at? What can you teach? What can you provide? So for example, me being a Spanish teacher, if I really needed to, I could tutor people online and never have to leave the comfort of my home. So think about what you can do. Look for things that you're good at, and what can you offer? What can you help out? How can you turn that into something profitable? So I don't do tutorials right now, but should I need it, that's something that I would be doing. I know that there's a couple companies that are reputable companies that actually would hire me to teach either Spanish or English, but there's some that don't require a degree. You just have to find them, and there's a lot of people who would be willing to help you if you're good at something, like maybe you know how to play the piano, you can offer piano lessons or whatever it is that you're good at. Try and see how you can make money, how you can offer your service, and maybe make a little bit of income. My next one, which this one actually does require licensing and a little bit of schooling, which is massage therapy. So I do massage therapy, and that's kind of how I'm supplementing my income for the time being until real estate really kicks off. And then, so that one, of course, if you'd be interested in that, that's kind of a career path thing that you'd have to commit to going to school for a couple months and then taking the state required test. So that one is more like if you have something of that nature, take advantage of it. And of course, right now, the popular ones, which are like Uber Eats, and I'm of the belief that nothing is like beneath me. If I need the money, you will see me driving. And plus, it will give me an opportunity to connect with more people and to network more. You know, you always chit chat with your Uber driver, and to get to know my city more, maybe see it in a different light and things of that nature. So it wouldn't be such a bad thing for me to take on something like that. But of course, right now I'm not doing those things that like teaching online or Uber or any of that. But should I need it, those are other ways that I could possibly make income. So I hope that some of these help. In regards to why I wanted to make this video was, personally, I know that with real estate, you always hear like it costs money to make money, and it's 100% true. I have found that I have all these little expenses, which luckily I was prepared for, but even sometimes I'm surprised. So I'll find, oh, I didn't know I needed this, or you know, as soon as I get this, I'm like, oh man, now I need that, you know. So I'm finding a lot of little costs associated with real estate that maybe I didn't expect right away, or I really hadn't thought of because I didn't know the business is completely new to me. So I hope that some of these can help, and whether you're in real estate or not, or you're just looking to make side income, these are things that are very doable, that you can apply, that you can do and be successful in, because I personally have done it myself. Book folding has saved my butt so many times in regards to just getting me a little bit of income, or to giving a nice personalized gift. Notary, I once had my neighbor just need a notary like really late at night, and she knows that I stay up late, so she just called me. She's like, hey, can you notarize something like right now? Come on over, quick money, right? Or the marriage thing, which is also just a fun social thing, because you get to see people at their best, at happy times, and just be part of their journey and play an important role in their life. And whether it's somebody you know or not, that's still pretty amazing. And of course, points, those are what get me to traveling and seeing amazing places and save me a lot of money. So hopefully some of those are things that you find interesting, and you guys have an amazing day, and hopefully we'll see each other soon. Have a great one. Bye.